Hello. Welcome back to Balatro. We're getting a Polychrome Joker. Right at the top of the run. Dude. 87654. Dude. How's that gonna do? 240. That's pretty good. And then we also have a flush, right? Yeah. You'd love to see it. I also have 3 of a kind. I had a full house. This is more fun. Flush is more fun. I've determined. All right. Hey. Oh, I don't have enough money. I don't have any money. Dude, absolutely not. That's the worst. That's the worst feeling in the whole world. Okay. We're starting again. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of this. You know, I'm actually just going to see what happens when I get rid of those two. Okay, I just have a worse version of what I had before. There we go. That's significantly more interesting. Oh, I get 2 buffoon packs? Great. 3 times multiplier if played hand has a scoring diamond, club, heart, and spade. I always want to be interested in this card. I just, like, what are the odds of that ever really being useful or, like, a strategy I can build towards? Earn an extra $1 for every $5 that I have. Actually, this is probably going to be more likely because our hand size is bigger. All right, let's yeah, let's play this. Okay, 40 chips for each remaining discard, so try to not discard anything. And look at this. We have a great starting hand. Quick win. You love to see it. Which deck is this? This is called the Painted deck. I have +2 hand size, -1 Joker slot. This is what you get for beating a run on the green chip difficulty. +5 hand size reduced by 1 each round. Can start to bolster our economy a little bit here. And then also destroy 1 random card, add 2 random enchanted aces. Sure. All right. All hearts cards debuffed. Every discarded 7 we get money for. So let's start. We don't have anything obvious right off the bat. Actually, we do have a flush. So let's play that. Before we discard, because every time we discard, we're making the banner worse. All right. I don't know why my instinct is always to ask what game this is every time I'm in chat. It's a funny bit. I get it. I like it. I'm gonna save my money. And then hypothetically get a lot more money soon. I have the maximum amount of jokers I can have right now, which is a bummer. All right, every discarded 9 I get $3 for. So let's start by discarding some 9s. Even though I'm then losing. Oh my god, I have a. Yeah, I'm doing it. It's worth it to me. We got a flush here. Oh, it's a straight flush too. That rocks. Level up a straight. I think yes. And I'm just gonna keep going because we won in a pretty comfortable win there. 6-5, 3-3, 2-2. I'm gonna bail on a 3 and a 2. actually going to bail on this 3 and this 2. There we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, I forgot to check what I needed to discard. It was 7s. I could have discarded a 7. Got some money. Earned $4 at the end of the round. It's pretty good. Always buy Pluto whenever I'm on stream or recording. I posted a video today that was very funny of me just upgrading high card over and over and over again and then never using high card. That was deeply silly. I would like a stone card. Actually, I don't think I do want a stone card in this case. I'm going to go with an ace and, I don't know, a jack. I'm going to make them both molt cards. Which deck is this? This is the painted deck. +2 hand size, -1 joker slot. It's the only deck that I have unlocked that I haven't won a run with yet. So that's my plan for this stream, is to try and win with this deck. Oh wow, I actually didn't expect to win in one hand there. I was gonna do that first hand and then check out what I needed to get rid of. All right, well, it's pretty cool. Oh, you love to see it. All right, we're selling you immediately, no question. We're adding you to the end there. Reroll boss blind. I'm gonna buy that. That might be useful eventually. And I'm gonna get some tarot cards. Come on. Just like I have to get Pluto every time I'm streaming or recording, I also need to use Wheel of Fortune every time. Oh! Literally the best case scenario. Oh my god. Incredible. All right, well. And we get a negative joker, which makes this better. This is great. We successfully downloaded Unicorn Overlord. So things are going pretty well. And downloadable content. I don't know what that means. I don't know what DLC came with Unicorn Overlord. I didn't buy like a deluxe edition or anything. Wow. I'm so stoked for Unicorn Overlord. That game rocks. Prevents debt. Oh my god. Great. Great one to have as just a backup here. Oh, I love Supernova. This is a pretty good lineup, actually. I have $0, but say Livy. All right. Jack. Oh, well, actually, let's do Queen, Jack, 10, 9, 8. That's pretty good. You love to see it. Wow. I don't want to say that there's like a 100% chance I fuck this up somehow, but it's a pretty good run so far. Upgrade full house by 3 levels. That's pretty enticing. I think I'm more interested in... Actually, am I more interested in getting another Polychrome Joker? What if I leveled up full house by 3 levels and then used that as fodder for the arm when we get to the boss blind, which decreases the level of played poker hand? Or do I skip this and try and get a Polychrome? I don't know. Why not both? It's a good question. I could just do both, and then it levels up my... Yeah, whatever, yeah. But this could also be how I fuck the run up. So, we'll see. I'm doing all right score-wise, though. All right, 7, 6, 4, 4. Oh, look at that. Full house, which is what we wanted in the first place. That's pretty good. I could maybe just do this. Let's think about this for a second. Oh wait. Yeah, let's do 2 pair. It's a thing I'm not really gonna play a lot with this deck. That'll probably put me over. There we go. All right. And we managed to come out unscathed when it comes to straight and oh, I haven't leveled up flush at all. All right. Well. All right. Plus 2 chips for each card remaining in deck. That's pretty good. And another 1.5 multiplier. So let's sell this finally. Slot this in here. This is pretty good. It's just like a flat 15 multiplier. It's kind of like the banana or the popcorn bucket, but it won't leave us in a fit of rage in the most dramatic way possible. So that's pretty good. All right, we'll level up straight again because we sure are playing a lot of them. Doubles your money. I only have $4. It's not super worth it. If you were to ask me, 6, 5, 4. I'm gonna get rid of this stuff. There we go. That was amazing. How many times have I played a flush? 2 times. Okay. That blind always gets me so bad. Yeah, the arm is maybe the most brutal one. The one that I think is the most brutal recently for me is oh my god, the boss blind for the 8th ante, so like the final boss, quote unquote, in a run. There are a couple versions of it, but one of the ones that pops up sometimes is that all your cards are debuffed until you sell one of your jokers. So like if you've built a little machine, a little engine that is like super reliant on every joker being there, you could just get totally goofed there. And I have a bunch in the past. I'm actually not going to do anything here. Shop has an uncommon joker. That's interesting. I'm actually going to play this one, though. How are we here? 1.75. Base chips and multiplier halved makes me a little bit nervous, which is why I'm kind of like, maybe I get some money. We have 4 of a kind, which is good. Great, even. Oh, broke the glass card. That's kind of a bummer, but I mean, if we're on ante 5, we're putting up 59,000 points. Then I'm feeling all right. All right, we're buying this. Oh god, this is tough actually. I don't really want to be. I want to be playing straights and flushes mostly, and adding a stone card then puts you in the realm of playing things like 3 of a kind or 2 pair, which I'm, not really incentivized to do either of those. So I think I'm gonna go with this king. We're also gonna buy this, see if we can level up. All right, 4 of a kind, pair, high card, straight flush. Let's level up straight again. Okay, let's go into this. We put up a lot of points in that last one, so I'm a little bit less concerned than I was before. We have a full house here, which I think I am going to play. Just see what happens. We won. Great. Cool. I love that. This is one of those jokers that I'm always very interested in and never use. When blind is selected, gain 0.5 multiplier, which is like not nothing, and destroy a random joker. I would love nothing more than to get this. Yes, exactly. I would love to get this really early. If I could get this like towards the top of a run, I think that would be ridiculous. But I always get it, at this point in a run, which is not super helpful. I'm going to take that ace. All right, what do we got here? We have double our money, which seems like an obvious one to pick. Yeah. Cool. Onward. Gives a free standard pack. Gives a free standard pack and upgrades this by 0.25. So that'll be a flat ×2 multiplier, which seems pretty good. I love a king. And then we'll have this, which actually this is interesting to have a glass card with a purple seal on it. So you get a tarot card if you discard it. So if I pull this, that means like I could risk losing it. If I really need to, I can use it. Or alternatively, I could just discard it and get tarot card out of the deal, which seems like a pretty good deal, actually. All right, I'm playing this one, though. This is wild. Okay. Play this straight. Then we almost have the makings of another one. And we don't need to worry about it, because we got 46,000 points. And we got $9. Definitely open a special pack. Always open a special pack. Even if what you get is terrible. Do it. Add a gold seal or a purple seal. Gold. And I'm going to pull this Arcana pack also. Get 2 bonus cards. Gives the sell value of all jokers. It's important. Have you had a good run with Shortcut Joker yet? I don't. Which one is that? I don't even know which one that is. All face cards debuffed. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get rid of this, and this. Lets you skip numbers in a straight. Oh, I always pick that one up. 5, 4, 3, 2. No. I think we want to do a full house here. I always pick that one up, and then I always forget that I have it. I find it so hard to like rewire my brain to be okay with that one. What do we got going on here? And what do we got going on here? We have 11 hearts and 10 clubs. So, actually, I'm going to keep those. Just these are higher value. Okay. So we can just throw one of these cards to the wolves. Throw a flush down. That'll be enough. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Straight flush, I'm uninterested in. Thank you, though. +1 consumable slot also doesn't really matter to me. Let's see. Turn left card to the right card. Creates 2 tarot cards. Always interested in just getting 2 tarot cards out of the deal. Lovers turns 1 into a wild card. Let's do this first. Very interested in this king that retriggers. That's great. And I'm going to reroll, and I'm going to reroll one more time. Okay, let's play this. Nope. Makes sense. 4 of a kind we'll play and use, and then this we will also buy. After defeating the boss, get $15. Kind of uninterested in that. Let's look at rank. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, we need an ace. Did not get an ace. You're killing me. Okay, so definitely get rid of the diamonds. I really would like to get a straight. It's... Okay, let's think about this. Get rid of the diamonds. Yeah, whatever. Let's just do this. All right, there we go. We got this. We got this. I'm going to turn... I don't know. I'm going to turn this 3 into a glass card just to add a multiplier to it. I'm going to take this and turn it into a wild card just for fun, just to get that out of my hand. I have no more discards. C'est la vie. Okay, we got 22,000 on that very bad hand. And we're totally good now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We're good. All right. Add something to the hand. Sure. Seems fun. I'm going to pull this and just see if there's anything really interesting. +1 hand size. No, that's not interesting. All right. Let's keep going. No repeat hand types this round. That's going to be fun. Okay. No repeat hand types this round. All right. Let's start with just a classic 2-pair. Not a very good one. Just to kind of get it out of the way. All right, now we can do a full house. And we're good. Wow. You love to see it. Okay. Holographic. Add $1 of sell value to every consumable, every Joker and consumable. I love this card so much when I also have Swashbuckler, which gives you a multiplier based on the sell value of all the Jokers to the left of it. This is incredible in combination with that one. Let's buy this. How much will we need it at this point in a run? I'm not really sure, but it seems like a thing I should buy. I'm going to level up 2-pair, just so it's not 0 at least. And I'm also going to buy an Arcana pack. Okay, double money. Double money. Which allows us to reroll. And next round. Okay. Love to get into the straight here. Beautiful. That might do it. Yeah. Hell yeah. I've not looked at what the boss blind is. It's time to look. Let's do this. 4 of a kind, high card, straight flush, full house. Flush. The fact that flush is not leveled up at all is wild to me. All right. Choose one. Ooh, baby. Yeah, polychrome tan. Let's reroll. Use this. Reroll again. Ooh, I love this card, but it's not going to be the one for right now. Too late in the run. All right. Forces one card to always be selected. I actually kind of like that one. All right. Let's do this. Four, 3, 2, ace. We could bail on this. Actually, why don't we just play this? I have more hands than discards, and I'm not too worried about getting the points I need. Here we go. Just one of those runs where you end up using hands as discards instead. All right, queen, jack, 10, 9. Actually, I could play full house. That's more fun. I also had a bunch of flushes, I think, right? Or at least a flush there. Okay, 2 hands to hit over 100,000. I feel like we're gonna be okay. I'm definitely gonna buy and use this. 2 pair is the crutch, but sometimes it's helpful. Okay. I was going to turn something into a glass card now, but now I'm kind of like, Do I level up 2 pair again? Actually, maybe it makes... This might be more interesting, especially considering this is the end of a run. We can now do this and then get another glass card, which we can just use immediately. Straight flush. Yeah, sure. Buy and use. Okay. Here we are. It's silly. I know it's silly. Ace, King, Queen, Jack, 10. Great. I'm just going to play this. Put up 15,000 points. You'd love to see it. Ace, King, Queen, Jack, 10. That's pretty good. King. I could just do this, actually. And then we should be good. That should be it. Wow. That's a run of Balatro right there. That was great. That was a great run. I think endless mode, right? If I was recording, I would end it there, but I mean, we're streaming, baby. Keep the train a going. Level up full house. Level up 2 pair. Let's level up full house. I saw somebody make a full house joke before. Level up straight again. If you haven't already been asked, what made you come back to streaming and recording Balatro? Great question. I don't fully know the answer. I just did it. I woke up the other day. I knew I wanted to make a video. I didn't know what to make a video about, and I turned Balatro on and kept playing it. I probably won't be releasing them at the same cadence that I was before. I was pre-recording a lot of them and kind of scheduling them out, and I think one of the things was like a lot of the early videos were before I really understood how to play the game, and I found that whenever I was able to like lie in bed or lie on the couch and play the game instead of playing on stream or on camera, I was doing significantly better. And I talked about it in those videos, but like doing this and playing Balatro versus just playing Balatro were like two completely different experiences, and I kind of realized that one of them was more fun than the other. But as with all roguelikes, there's the acknowledgement that at a certain point playing a roguelike becomes kind of second nature a little bit. And I think as evidenced by like my Shovel Knight Dig runs and, you know, Hades streams that I used to do and stuff like that, platformers and like action roguelikes are definitely a lot easier to get to that point with than a game like Balatro, which I think will always require some level of thinking. I'm gonna hit next round. Yeah, I'm gonna hit next round. But that's not to say it is impossible to get to that point with a game like this. 6, 5, 4, 3. We're pretty close. I'm gonna bail on this, and this. I mean, I guess I really only need a jack to get a flush there. Yeah, actually, I'm still gonna bail on that. Just gonna discard this. I just really wanted a... Nah, I don't need that. All right. 6, 5, 4, 3. Still, we still have that. What a weird setup we got here. All right, let's look at suits real quick. I know this doesn't make any sense, so I'm discarding that stuff. Even worse, actually. Okay, let's play this full house. Do something. This is why I stopped streaming Marvel Snap. Yeah, I know what you mean. Marvel Snap too. That was one of those ones where every time I streamed or recorded, I was just like super self-conscious the whole time. Not that I'm not with Balatro also, but at least I feel like I have a much better handle on this game than I did earlier. Wow, this is very strange, this setup. It feels so close to a lot of things. I don't know what I bail on. Okay, let's look at this for a second. So what do we need? We need a jack, an 8, or a 2. How many jacks are left? 4. An 8. We have 4 8s and 2. We have so we have even odds of getting any of the things we would need. To get a straight here. Alternatively, we are 1 away from getting a flush. But a straight is just much higher level. Okay. I'm doing this. I'm making a commitment here. Okay. You don't love to see it. I'll be honest. Wait. Just kidding. Have you been watching any other creators' videos of Balatro? Yeah. I had a video semi-devoted to Northern Lion specifically. Just my history of watching that dude. I realized I was texting a friend about it the other day, but I realized I've been watching Northern Lion for actually I could pull it up. So I found it and I texted him the number. What was it? Bear with me, I'm sorry. 12 years. I've been watching Northern Lion play video games on the internet for 12 years. It's unreal. I watched him in his Dark Souls Let's Play, his original Dark Souls Let's Play. I kind of want this too. And that was like really gives $1 per hand plate. Playing a straight sets money to 0 is what the ox is at. But you know what? If we're getting $31, then we can just re-roll that blind, baby. After you play or discard, always draw 3 cards. That's not great, but our hand size is huge, so we should be fine. Yeah, man, watching Northern Lion stuff, like watching him play Dark Souls is how I made it through that game for the first time. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2. Just kidding. Let's not do that. That doesn't make any sense. We're going to add an ace there instead and get a straight with an ace in it. That was the right move. Bigly. Let's get rid of that. And then we have one more discard. Because every time we play a hand or discard, we draw 3 cards. So if I'm playing 5 cards, I'm only getting 3 back. So it actually behooves me to just like discard 1 card. In this case, I'm just going to discard this 3, see what I get, and then we'll make a decision. I think I'm going to play this. Great. Yeah, from what I know, from what I remember of Northern Lion, he started doing Let's Plays way back when because I think he was teaching English. in, I want to say Korea. I think he was living in South Korea at the time. Was teaching English there. Didn't really like know a lot of people, and was just like going home and like kind of entertaining himself by playing games online, which I think is very interesting. And you know, now he is who he is, which is very impressive. Ugh. Okay. Look at what this ante's at now. 560,000. There's no world in which that happens. Was really looking for... You know what? Let's just go for it. I was really looking for a 10, and I did not get a 10. Okay. We could still play this. Which is not a royal flush, and it's not a straight, but is a pretty high-powered flush. We're not going to win this, by the way. There's no world in which this happens. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, I don't know. I just I think in like the list of people who exist and make stuff on the internet that have definitely inspired me in some way, shape, or form to do what I do, Northern Lion is definitely one of those people. And it's interesting because I don't think I recognized that for a long time until I was talking to a friend about it the other day. And I was watching him play Balatro and playing Balatro at the same time. I was like, man, like it has been like this for so long. So we have Mr. Bones, which was our kind of get out of jail free card. It's not really going to help us unless we get another. I was hoping to get another negative Joker or something, like just completely at random. I'm just skipping this just to get a special pack and see if anything fun happens. Yeah, sure. Oops, all spades. All spade cards are debuffed. That's very funny. Oh, let's re-roll it. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4. I don't know why I'm really playing this one still seriously. Oh, look, I have a 4 of a kind with 9s. But if I leave that 1 in there, then get a multiplier. I have to get 1,000,000 points. I've made it past ante 10. The furthest I've made it, I think, was to 12. This is not a run where I will be doing that. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this and this and this and this. Yeah. It's not happening. Yeah. Yeah, his impact is wild. I don't want to say like single-handedly, but you're right. I mean, his influence on Isaac was wild. I've said this before. This is the funny thing about doing Endless in Balatro is like you win a run and you feel great, and then you're like, let me press the button that ensures I will be sad eventually. Which is very silly. Okay. So here's okay. So I've now gotten base difficulty on every deck I have, at least base difficulty. But there are a couple decks still to unlock. Win a run with blue stake, black stake, orange stake. Okay. So here's the cheat code to winning. You play with the checkered deck, which just gives you spades and hearts, which means that flushes are pretty much a constant, and you just play this on every difficulty. So base difficulty is base difficulty. Red stake, small blind gives you no money. You do get interest if you play it. There's a back and forth if you want to be playing small blinds. Green stake increases the scoring required to hit each ante. Which, if your run is really cooking, you don't even really notice that. Blue stake is -1 discard. I think let's do it. Oh, I don't get any money. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a new run. I didn't like that setup. Here we go. Free stuff. And you know what? I'm also going to skip this one, and then I'll get a free foil joker. And all I have to do is not mess this up. This is funny. I'm gonna get rid of spades. Yeah, there we go. I wanted a flush of hearts, and also those are all like pretty high value hearts, which is great. Similarly, there we go. It would be amazing to win on blue stake. I would love that. We just really need to be cooking early. All right. Retrigger first card. It's fine. We'll pick this up and then eventually use it. Arcana pack. Can't use the wheel because we only have one joker and it's already got the wheel. It gives the total sell value of all current jokers. This is only worth $1. I feel like when it becomes foil or polychrome or something like that, you should get more money for it. I feel like the sell value should increase when it becomes like enchanted in some way. Let's get a gold card in here. Let's do a 9. I skipped one by accident. Oh, damn. Okay. Don't need to do. Actually, I am gonna play this just for another chance at a shop. Because we obviously just really want to be getting some flush upgrades here. So the thing about this deck is you can't fully hone in on flush completely. The game is keeping track of everything you're doing, and it will try and trip you up. I am going to get both of these. Rerolls cost 0. It's interesting. Okay, we should get a 16 multiplier on that also, which is, yeah, great. You love to see it. Well, this is not going to be useful for the boss blind, but it is going to be useful when we beat the boss blind. So, say yes. Excuse me. Creates 2 tarot cards. All right, so in that case, let's use this. Turn something into a gold card. And then use this and get 2 extra cards. Let's hold on to that for a second. All right, spade cards are debuffed, which means we obviously just want to get flushes with hearts. Might have been ITA that said this, or maybe Podtimism, but I still can't get over how the music's always the same and it's just hypnotizing. Yeah, Either Steven said that or that was a Podtimism thing. I also don't remember, but I totally agree. Ooh, let's do this. See if we can upgrade Flush. We did not. I don't want any of these, but I'm gonna do one of them. Yeah, I do find myself like really getting into the music always. Okay. Oh, a straight flush. I didn't even notice. And that's what I mean by this Wrathful Joker being helpful, because that was a just about 5,000 chip blind that we just made 14,000 on. So pretty good. Ooh, do I totally tank the run just because I'm interested in using this? I think the answer is yes. I think we do it, dear viewer. And we've leveled up Flush. Don't need to worry about this. Should keep enough money to be able to buy another Joker. Bingo, bingo, bingo. I mean, one and done. That was beautiful. That wasn't even a good hand. Definitely want a Spectral Pack. Cryptid making 2 copies of something in your hand is always fun. Sure. And you know what? I'm actually going to sell... Oh, wait. Yeah, let's do this. I forgot I had that. So I can get this. Because also having everything be cheaper, obviously very helpful. All right, let's see what we got here. Obviously, we only want to add spades and hearts. All right. I don't even know what it got rid of. But it worked out. Okay, so we just need to make sure that we're adding a Joker pretty much every time. We got a flush. Love to see it. Creates 2 planet cards. All right, I'm going to sell this stone card because I definitely don't need it. I'm going to buy and use this. We got a flush upgrade, which is great. I'm going to re-roll for a Joker. Buy and use this. Get a bunch of money. Tarot card. I'll say yes to you. Use you as well. This is a bizarre shop. All right. Cards drawn face down after each hand played. Say Lovey. All right. What is this at? This is a 2.5. That rocks. And it still has not gotten rid of the Wrathful Joker, which is actually the one that I'm most concerned about. We're on a pretty solid trend right here. Buffoon pack, get a Joker. 40 chips per discard. Thank you. The other one was interesting, but it's not going to be that helpful. Creates a random Joker card. Wait a second. I wish I could just... Man, I wish that I didn't have to immediately use stuff from booster packs. I mean, it's part of the game. I understand. I just... Oh boy, how I'd love to just keep that in the wings. You know? Alright. Planet cards appear twice as frequently. Not really interested in that. I think I might re-roll. Yeah, that wasn't worth it. Lose $1 per card played. I would like to re-roll that, actually. All face cards are debuffed. I'm fine with that. Okay. Let's get rid of you. No. What am I doing? There we go. Flush. Okay. Things are going okay. Oh, I love this card so much. Okay. Get a flush. Let's level up straight flush. It's not often, but it does happen sometimes. All right, all face cards debuffed. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to discard this because it's going to level up flush again. And then we can hopefully get a... There we go. Okay. This is a fun run because you need to be really on your toes. Gains +3 multiplier when any booster pack is skipped. Sure. Let's just skip a booster pack. Oh, I don't want to skip this one, but I'm going to skip it. Just to get something out of this card. Oh, come on. Just I'm not skipping that. Nice try. All right, adds 1 voucher to the next shop. Okay, we lost the ramen. That's the most brutal one. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I know this is gonna sound wild, but while we can continue just using that card to upgrade what we have. Doubles money, buy and use. We don't need to buy blank. I've already upgraded the thing that you get from blank. When blind is selected, destroy the Joker to the right and permanently add double itself. Oh my god, what a... Having these two together is, like, brutal. Anyone figure out what blank does? Yeah, if you buy it 10 times, you get something. I won't tell you what the thing is, but you get... There's a thing that gets unlocked, and it's very good. It is legitimately worth doing. Okay. Supernova is actually a pretty good get. This is actually a pretty easy one to skip. And, you know, I'll skip another one. I just hope that that card doesn't get axed. All heart cards are debuffed. Okay. That's not very bad for us. What is this going to throw up? How many times have we played a flush? 14. So this is a 14 multiplier, 9 multiplier. This is 4.5 times. Oh, my God. I mean, yeah, that was pretty close. 2, 3, 4. Anything after that, or is it just shop filler? I'm not really sure. You might get more stuff for continuing to use it, but I'm not. I don't know. +10 multiplier if it contains a flush. Feed me. Skipping this. This is my move with planet packs now, is if I get a... Oh, yeah, this is an obvious one. Okay, you know what? Let's skip that. What did I just lose? Oh, I don't even know. Unaware. I think we're still going to be okay, though. Okay, let's... Actually, no, we'll be fine if I play this. Oh, yeah, Supernova. Oh, yeah, that's a bummer. Supernova was doing very well for us. An 18 multiplier. Okay. Oh, we get ramen back. Okay. Bye. Thanks for coming. Enjoy dinner. Creates a random Joker card, lucky card, turns things into clubs. I'm going to do this bonus cards one. Just like a little bit of an incentive to play some hearts. Oh! Yes! Negatives! Oh. That's a brutal one to lose, but it'll be okay. So we got a little bit of an economy thing going on here now too, which is really nice. This might be a win. I don't want to ruin it here. Don't want to call it too early, but it's looking pretty good. Let's do this. We can add another Ace of Spades to the deck. That seems pretty good. I would like to add another Joker, but I just kind of don't want it to be that one. Or that one. Oh, shit. Well, it's going to be that one. Okay. Skip this, because we don't need it. Creates a random rare Joker, sets money to 0. Look, DNA is fun, but it's not helpful right now, and I'm not about to build a new strategy. Oh my god, no way. Okay, well, that's very funny. One random Joker disabled every hand. I can't believe that happened. DNA was like, I heard what you said about me. One random Joker disabled every hand actually isn't as bad, I think, as it could be. Do I just... Okay, no, we're going to play this. We lost Ramen. That's a bummer. I kind of don't want to use DNA, if I'm being honest. It feels a little bit too risky right now. Oof. Okay. I'm a little bit less worried about... Oh, look at that. That's great. I'm a little bit less worried about the boss. Okay, that would be very funny to use, but I'm not going to use it. Converts all cards. Just... Oh, no, thank you. Actually, I don't want any of those. Not the move. Oh, I mean, that would be great, but we're not doing it. All right. Here we go. And we lost DNA. Actually, that's not the worst thing in the world. Also turned off the spade one, which is not the worst thing in the world right now. I'm feeling pretty optimistic that we're going to win this, and then we're going to unlock a new deck, and we're going to get to learn what that new deck is like. Okay, that's a tough one to lose there. Baby. This is another one where I'm like, do we go for endless? And then check out that new deck. Because I mean, this guy, our guy up here, just scaling infinitely, hypothetically. Create a random Joker card. Hello. If it contains a straight, interesting. Let's buy this and just see if there's anything interesting, like a negative or something. Yeah, no, thank you. Let's buy this. Add something to the deck. Just kidding. Can't add either of those things. Shop is a rare joker. We'll say yes. Let's see if we can make 300. We finally lost our spades friend, which might spell disaster for us here. Honestly, amazed that it stuck around that long. Almost had a... Well, no, not really. Let's get rid of these. Yeah. This is not happening. All right. Great run, though. Like, really great run. All right. After defeating each boss blind, gain a double tag. Oh, that's really cool. Let's do it. That sounds awesome. Wait, I do want to see what the next... Okay, wait. -1 discard. Shop can have eternal jokers. What does that mean? Wait a second. Do we see what this is first? What are eternal jokers? I'm doing it. I gotta know. Eternal jokers can't be removed. That's interesting. Okay. If that... You can't sell them. All right. If that's all it is, then I'm gonna bail and go do the other deck. All right. That does sound really interesting, though. I do want to try that eventually. All right. After defeating each boss blind, gain a double tag. The Anaglyph deck. Cool. And we'll do this at base difficulty. We will definitely get a Polychrome Joker immediately. Thank you very much. I'm so used to flushes now. I need to remember how to play the game normally. This is maybe silly. That was silly. All right. Okay. Have your feelings changed about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Yes. In a word. A little bit. Not a lot. If I'm being honest. This is a horrible run. Yeah. I am about 12 or 13 hours in at this point, I think, somewhere in that vicinity. And I'm enjoying it a lot more because of what I said in the last episode, which is just like I am just skipping a lot of the open world content whole cloth. I'm just not doing it. I'm doing like the side activities that they make me do or the ones that seem interesting. There's a plot beat that I won't say too much about recently where you're on a cruise ship. And there's a Queen's Blood tournament on the cruise ship and you you can take part if you want, or you can just bail and like move on with the story. I did the tournament because I love Queen's Blood, and I played Queen's Blood for like 2 hours, and it was great. But back in the open world, I'm like not as interested. So that's kind of where I'm at. I definitely going to talk about it more on the next episode. I am liking it more now with that stipulation, though. How did I ever play this game without a deck just filled with spades and hearts? I don't even understand. Was I some kind of god? Was I some kind of king? What do we got here? 10 spades left. 6 hearts, 5. Okay. So odds actually are I'm not going to be able to get a flush at all. I'm just playing this. It's funny how hard of a time I'm having after I just won 2 runs in a row, and now I can't even do the first level. You hit 16 hours today, you're not at the cruise ship. You're cleaning up the map as much as you can. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm for all intents and purposes, like, basically speedrunning the game at this point. Shop as a foil joker. Yes, please. And then if I understand correctly, because I'm going to get a double tag for beating the boss, that means I'm going to get 2 foil jokers? Oh no, that just means the next time I skip. Okay. High card. We'll give $10, so I should get $20, right? Yeah. That's pretty good. I'll do this. My partner thinks Ante 1 is the hardest in the game. I actually also think it's 1. It's the one I trip up on the most, in my experience. What is popcorn at? 12. We obviously need something better than that. We'll take you. We have 0 enhanced cards, so it's not very helpful. Does that count as 2? It does count as 2. I always want to get driver's license. It's just, it's difficult. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we were talking about Final Fantasy. 1 in 7 cards is drawn face down. Oh, wait a second. So this is either, these are either 9s or 8s. Could be 2 of a kind. It could be 2 pair. Either way, we're very close. This is always my very risky move that I should not be doing. Like, that could be a 5. Should I just do it? Wouldn't that be funny? Let's do it. Oh! I don't know why I assumed it would be a 5. It could have been anything from a 5 to a 2. That's very funny. Okay. Okay. I'm just doing this. I'm trying to get a flush. There we go. No reason in particular. Just kidding. It was the plan all along. Okay. Yes, please. Let's get this also. Yeah, I'll add gold. It gives a free Mega Arcana pack. Yeah, that means I get 2. That actually seems great. We level up high card. Again. Just always trying to get a high card run to like really work. Turn a card to a steel card. Creates a random joker. Pair. That's fine. Doubles money. Doubles money. I'm gonna do 2 jacks here. Turn them into mulch cards. All right. We're playing. Oh, we got Supernova. That's fun. Okay, let's go by rank. 5, 4, 3, 2, ace. What was I saying about Final Fantasy. Yeah, I'm starting to enjoy it more. I love the characters so much. I mean, I think I made that pretty clear in that episode, but I love the characters, and anytime I get to spend time with the characters is good. Somebody in the Discord put it really well. I need to find this specifically, but somebody in the Discord said something to the effect of like, the reason the open world stuff doesn't feel good. I could hang on a second. Let me just see where high card is at level 4. It's not nothing. The reason the open world stuff doesn't feel as good as it should is because you're not doing it for the characters. The characters are there, which is nice, but they are the reason for the season. They're like the reason to play the game. It's like the characters in the story, and the fact that the open world stuff is all in service of Chadley instead of what they posited, which I thought was very smart, is like, what if Aerith was very interested in exploring the live stream stuff? What if Red 13 was interested in like the fauna side of the open world? There are ways in which it would have made a lot more sense to lean into the characters more in those instances. I love this card so much. It just upgrades every card you have. It's so fun. I'm actually gonna skip that and just see what our friend generates for us. Let's do a straight here. And I'm not gonna reroll. Oh, I should have picked up that. Damn. Oh, Swashbuckler is actually a really good one to have right now. That's great. I'll say yes. Okay, let's do this and get a full house. Oh. Okay, let's do this and get a full house. God, I hate this. It's the worst boss blind. So where I'm at right now, I won't say too much, but I'm at, if you played the original, you know what I'm talking about, and if you didn't play the original, you'll have no idea what I mean, but I'm at Costa del Sol, and what they've done with it, I really like. I think it's really fun. I just think this is a game that like benefits from linearity in a big way for me. I'm enjoying it a lot more the more linear it is. Hearts and Diamonds count at the same suit. Spades and Clubs count as the same suit is another great card. I'm actually going to sell this for that. It's also going to make this better, which is fun. And allow us to, again, lean into flushes if we want to, which we just leveled up. So, pretty good. Upgrade 2 pair by 3 levels, but we have double tag, which means it's going to upgrade it by 6 levels. That is the most obvious slam dunk skip. Okay. God, so this is, I mean, I really thought we were about to just go all in on flushes, but I mean, look at that. Yeah, that's very good. That will probably do it for us. Yeah. I do think it might be almost time to get rid of the hiker. Let's upgrade. Let's add some stuff to the deck. I love this 5. I love this 10. Thank you very much. We'll do an Arcana. Gotta do Wheel of Fortune. Ah. I'll reroll once. ×3 if it contains a straight. It's pretty good. Let's bail. Extra large blind. I think we can do it. Let's see what this does for us. It's going to be tough. Let's just see what a flush comes out to while we're experimenting here. Not enough. God, I really wish that king was not a spade. Oh, that's so annoying. All right. You know what? I might even just get rid of it. Full house is not worth it either. Okay, so we just want to do this. Just to pair. If I can get an 8 or a king, I'm going to be so happy. Ooh. That's probably still not going to do it for us, right? Oh, man. That was close. All right, let's do it again. This is a cool deck, though. The double ante thing is very interesting. All right. Well, starting with a full house. Can't not play it. Let's... Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4. Thank you very much. Oh, my friend. Oh, my God. I don't have enough money. I hate it. Okay. We're playing this. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4. Wish the game hung on the score a bit more when you lose. Yeah, I feel like that last screen should be like, hey, you were this close or this far away. Let's get rid of this. Not good. We're 8 points away. There we go. We got it. We got it. Yay. Oh. Early supernova seems good. Will give me $5. No, thank you. I'm going to play it. Let's get rid of this. King, king, 10, 10, 2. Starting to get multipliers. Good. Just every time we play it, it gets a little better. We'll pick this up. I kind of do want telescope. All right. 9, 9, 8, 8. Great. Okay. We're cooking a little bit. I mean, this is not great yet. All right. So we have double tag now, which is awesome. Oh. I kind of want the holographic Joker, but I would rather use the double tag on this. So let's play. Let's play this straight. That did very well. Okay. The flat 15 is wonderful for us. Honestly, this is not a bad lineup for right now. I'm kind of in a if it ain't broke, don't fix it situation. And we get 2 double packs. This is obviously a good add. Let's add another ace. Aces are always fun. If we're playing 2 pair a bunch, then do that. And then also a 7 just for like economy's sake. I'm going to start with a full house. Just kidding. Yeah, I am going to do it. Oh, okay. I start and end with a full house, as it turns out. Got another double tag, which is great. I can actually sell this. I don't feel too bad about that, and I'll add this in there. Let's get a planet card. Hopefully level up something interesting. Straight flush. Let's do this. I'm gonna get $20 if I skip this. Seemed worth it. I don't know how to play anything other than full house. Yeah, I think it's maybe it's the next video that I made that's going up. I talk a little bit about that, how you should optimize for whatever your brain is seeing the most. When you get like halfway into a run, or like even at this point, just like pull this up and be like, all right, this run, what are you doing the most? 2 pair, invest in 2 pair. Try and make 2 pair go as far as you possibly can. And usually that's helpful. This is an awesome card. I love it, and I'm considering it instead of Odd Todd. You know, I'm gonna do it. I don't know why yet, but we'll learn why. We'll know why eventually. For now, let's do this. Upgrade 2 pair, as I was just saying. But I think on different runs and on different days, you're gonna be focused on different kinds of hands. And I think it's worth just like figuring that out for yourself. Okay, we got 2 4s here. Let's get rid of this stuff. See if we can just get another pair. There we go. So we're fine there. The synergy between photograph and I don't even know how to say. I've never said that word out loud. Pareidolia, I would imagine. It's a weird synergy. But it is a synergy, so that's nice. All right, double my money. Let's see. Oh, yeah, definitely. Are you still thinking Balatro might be a game of the decade contender? No question in my mind. Oh, the soul. Definitely sell the thing that's going to die eventually. Hello. Gains 1 mult when a face card is destroyed. Everything counts as a face card right now. So if I can destroy any cards... Okay. Okay. I have a lot of thoughts. Just start by playing this. Okay, we're going to be fine here. Stone card is going to take us across the line. Okay, so what we need here... Shit. We need Arcana packs. That's really the only way we can delete cards. In the meantime, I'll add a card. Why not? Okay. We're gonna play. We're not skipping anymore. No more skipping. We got to play in the off chance, not even the off chance, but we got to play just to get Arcana packs so we can start to delete stuff. This is a very good hand. There's at least one Joker that does it. Yeah, there's yes, please. That's super helpful. Okay. Not lucky enough to get Arcana packs. In the meantime, I'll add some more stuff. Ooh. I would rather add another ace. Thank you. Okay. This is a horrible boss blind, as I usually say. And this might actually be where we crash and burn. This might really be it. Okay, I don't want to play fours. Yeah. Bummer. We might get really lucky with... We did not get lucky. I could have played a flush and then I didn't. That might have done it for us. Ah, all right. I'll do another one though. That was very interesting. I love the legendary jokers. I found only a couple of them so far. I was gonna show you, but you know what? I won't spoil them in case you haven't seen them. Get $15. That seems great. Shop as an uncommon joker also seems great. All diamond cards are debuffed. Let's just try our best, shall we? Hang on a second. Let's just discard these, see where we end up. All right. Hate that. Also hate that. Now I have no more discards. Absolutely tanked the run right at the top. Just gonna restart. And give me $5. I think I'd rather play the hand. Yeah. There we go. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna take both of these. It's gonna really put me over the line for a little while. I'm gonna be totally fine. Yeah. Oh! It worked! Okay. We're, like, really gonna be okay for a little bit then. -1 hand size. We did get this 2 pair. We got another 2 pair, and we're going to be fine. Just based on that 10 multiplier by itself. Okay, we got double tag. Oh, yeah. Another amazing card to get this early. Great. This is a very good opening setup. Add a card to the deck. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3. Nice. Okay. I feel. Oh, now we can destroy cards. Cool. Thanks. I feel weird about. This setup. It just doesn't. It doesn't feel. I don't feel very confident in it. Okay. What do we got here? I'm using the last of my discards to try and get a flush here. I think we'll be fine on this hand. Yeah. Nice. Now we have 2 double tags. Add something to the deck. You love to see it. Or 1.5 multiplier. I did not like that Joker. Wheel of Fortune. No, I think I'd rather have a steel card, actually. I'm going to make it this 9. Okay. Here we go. This is a good reason to use those double tags. So I'm going to get $36. Yeah. Lovely. Let's go by rank. 88222. Not a great hand considering our Joker lineup, but not terrible. This is a great hand with our Joker lineup. Bingo. Okay. Jumbo standard deck. Add some stuff. Might have been a weird choice, but whatever. Let's see what's in here. Oh, man. I'm always so iffy on DNA. The thing about DNA is like... Oh, wait. Oh my god, no, this is amazing. DNA plus hologram is like beautiful, right? This is like the ideal setup. Hello. We're gonna buy and use this just to level some stuff up. I don't even care what it is. Full house, 3 of a kind. Okay, next round. Hang on a second. It does count. Okay. Oh, you're killing me here. Ace, ace, 3, 3, 2. I would love to get 10s or 4s, baby. Oh. I don't know. Let's just play this. See what happens. Oh! Hey, that worked out. Great. Special pack, definitely yes. Adds negative to one random joker, -1 hand size. Creates a random joker, sets money to 0. Creates a, sorry, random rare joker, sets money to 0. I would rather not do that. I would like to get that, though. That's really wonderful. Let's do planet card. Let's level up pair. Or break glass in case of emergency play. Because when, yeah, I mean, just a lot of money. Let's play this. Thank you. It's a very good hand. A very good hand. Still not making, I don't know. We're not killing it, I will say. I'm not very confident still. What do we have here? Level up pair. I actually probably should be leveling up the high card, right? If we're just playing, if we're wasting a hand playing one card so frequently. I'm trying to decide between stone card or tarot card. Let's just do tarot cards, whatever. Random's fun. Sell that. Yeah, I also don't want that. All right, let's do this one. Okay, definitely want to double money for $2. And reroll. Level this up. Thank you very much. Reroll one more time. Next round. All face cards debuffed. We'll be okay. Let's play that. No, we want to keep the 4. You know what? Let's actually just play this. Maybe a unhinged decision. Okay, we got 4s. Just throw that in there. Okay. We're gonna be fine. I don't need the 9 as much as I would like the money from the 4. All right, what do we got here? Retrigger each 2, 3, 4, or 5. That's pretty good. Let's add something to the deck so we can increase our multiplier, obviously. What do we add here? 2.75. Man, these two in tandem with one another are just so good. Level up 2 pair. Oh, none of these are very helpful with a double tag. All right, we just got to play it. More 4s is good for us. I'm just dumping all of this. All right, we'll just play this. I would rather not spend the golden 4, but we got 10-4 going still. And we did it all in one hand, so all is fine. All's well. doubles all listed probabilities, which we do not have any of. Oh, that's very interesting. I'm going to pass on it, though. All right, let's start by doing this. You know what? Let's do this again. We'll just get a lot of multiplier cards in the deck. That seems good. Thank you. I'm going to reroll once. I'll buy that. Okay, how about this? We'll start by playing this. And then we'll do this. This is pretty much exactly what I wanted. You'd love to see it. And you know what? While we're optimizing for 10s and 4s, why not just really go the distance? Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Two times multiplier if it contains a pair. Yes, please. That's a good way to use our 6th Joker. But I will check and see what's in here in case there's anything interesting. No, thank you. Spectral pack. Yes, please. Familiar. Destroy 1 random card in your hand. Add 3 random enhanced face cards. That's amazing for, again, our Joker situation here. Level up a straight? Yeah, sure. I'll reroll once also while I'm at it. Retrigger all played cards in final hand of round. It's pretty good. Might be better than 10-4, actually. But 10-4, oh, man. No. Not just yet. We're getting close to bailing on Supernova. Let's add another 4. I love that we're leveling up high card by accident. I mean, we're not actually leveling it up, but you know what I mean. All right. Get rid of this. I think I'm going to get rid of this. Well, let's see what happens here. Are you kidding me? Give me something. All right. This is not a bad start to have another pair in the hand. Oh, and we're fine. I would love a voucher that increased my hand size. Let's take a look at you. Shortcut. There it is. Now is not the shortcut run, though. Four of a kind, pair, straight flush, straight, high card. Let's level up high card. Unironically, level up high card. Yeah. Let's get a whole shitload of money. Okay. The lower hand size is really making me nervous. It's really the thing that's killing me here. Ooh. Okay. Turn a card into a steel card. Yes, please. Reroll one more time. Get a wild card too. Why not? Play only one hand type this round. I can't use DNA. Okay. Playing cards when we purchase from shop is great for our Joker. Thank you very much. We'll also buy this. We will grab a king. We will open a special pack. Creates a rare Joker. Oh my god. Creates 2 copies of one selected card in your hand. Thank you very much. Okay. Doubles your money. Okay. This is interesting. All right, let's turn this 3 into a steel card. So we'll get that multiplier there. I'm going to turn this queen into a wild card just to get this thing out of my consumables section. Play this 2 pair. It should go pretty well for us. We shouldn't get rid of Supernova anymore. We just got 147,000 points on that hand. So maybe we're fine. It's very possible that we're fine. This is at 6.75. Jesus. All right. Stone card. I kind of like turning everything into multiplier cards. Actually, I should have done it to the 4, though. Flush, pair, straight, full house, 3 of a kind. Let's do full house. Reroll. +1 hand size. Oh, man. All right, play only one hand. Oh, God. You're going to kill me. Is this enough? Let's turn this into a lucky card. I was much more nervous than I needed to be there. Oh, was that it? Oh no, that was 7. Okay. We're not there yet, but we're almost there. Definitely add this steel 9. Thank you very much. Full house, straight pair, 2 pair. Let's level that up. Thank you very much. Also buy this. Get more money. Add a queen. Oh. Double our money again. Reroll again. Actually, not that useful for us right now. We will buy that. Do next round. Okay. I don't think we're going to be skipping anything here. Let's just keep playing 4s. That's pretty good, considering. All right. I know this seems dumb, but no, it was fine. Oh my god. I would love to win this run. That would be so nice. Okay. Believe it or not, I'm not going to do Wheel of Fortune. I am going to... What am I going to do? I'm going to do this as a lucky card. Oh, shit. Now you're really... Come on. All right. I'll get rid of DNA. What does Yorick do? I have to use 23 discards and I get ×5 multiplier. That's wild. Reroll. You're not helping me at all. I'll bite you. Reroll. Whoa. Okay. That's pretty good. This does mean I can probably just get rid of Yorick and put a... ×3 multiplier and final hand of round. I'm going to sell this. I'm going to buy this. I'm going to buy this. I'm going to buy that. Forces one card to always be selected. All right. This this might just win. Yeah. That's the run, baby. Wow. All right. Well, hey, I won 3 runs on this stream. That's more than I've won in all of the episodes of the series I put up on YouTube, which is very funny. What is this? Win a run without ever having more than 4 jokers. That's very interesting. So I think I'm going to call it. I'm going to quit while I'm ahead here, which feels very, very pokery. But thank you so much for tuning in if you're here, and I will catch you later. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.